Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video we're going to be using this Operation Right Home sketch number 59. And I like this sketch even though it's pretty simple. You know, there's not a whole lot to it. But I still think that we made some really pretty and really great birthday cards today. So we're going to start on doing our sentiment. I'm just treating the paper so that way we can use our Versamark, and we're going to use some rose gold embossing powder. This is the rose gold I got from Simon Says Stamp, and it's really pretty. And I wound up using it on the cupcakes as well. Excuse me. But I did all that prior to doing the video, because I think I want to say on one of the sketches that we did, I've already used this stamp set from Altenew. It's the layered cupcake stamp set. Oh, and I also used the die. So once we get those heated up, we're going to go ahead and start working on our layers. Okay, so I'm just grabbing my bases, and I'm going to go ahead and start layering up our base piece, which is the mat I made 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and then the pattern paper is 4 by 5 1/4. We did the same for both cards. And of course, while videoing, you always run out of tape. So we're just going to hook this back up again and get some more of our tape down. And that's going to be, we're going to use this really pretty plaid pattern for the second card. Alright. And once we get these laid down, the top parts, the strip of paper and the image on top are going to be the same for both cards, because I love these little, on one side is that dark pink, but I really like the light pink. And I'm laying down the card on the grid mat to kind of line it up as best I can, so that way I keep it nice and even. And then this one, I lay the dark pink piece down, but I think I'm holding off on the other focal image only because I may want to use some foam tape on those to give it a little bit of dimension. But this one is the one, hold on, the square that's 4 by 3. Those are the dark pink squares. And then where I where I stamped that Life is Better with Cupcakes, that is the 3 1/2 by 2 1/2. And it turns out right in this point here, I kind of run out of foam tape. So after I put it on the image, I put the foam tape on one of the cupcakes. So I'm going to have one that's laying completely flat with just the tape runner, cupcake, and you know, all the other images. And then this one is going to wind up having just a little bit of dimension to it. And if you heat emboss and you find you have warping, I find that the foam tape is a really good, it helps to minimize the warping when you put it on your card. So if you have some, I suggest using it. I usually do whenever I do heat embossing. Okay, so once this was all done, I decided to grab the, I believe it's the pale gold crystal drops, and I've added 3 of those on the bottom of each of these cards, just to give it, you know, a finished look. Because, you know, if you notice, we're using the same card pack again, or paper pack, and so by the time we're done, we'll have a nice set of cards that you could potentially, you know, give as a gift, or, you know, put in a box, like a box set for someone at the end of the year, or for their birthdays, however you want to do it. So I always like to have something that's cohesive throughout them all, whether it be the Nouveau drops, sequins, whatever it is that we're using for embellishment, so that helps tie it all together. Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining me today. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button, and at the very end, like always, I will have links to previous Friday sketch videos, and I look forward to seeing you guys with our next one, which will be this Sunday. We'll have another video, a retake technique video, and I hope you have a great weekend.